How did you become a millionaire? I was chilling on my bed with my roommate when I got a Snapchat ad from Quick Ad. After a few messages, he asked how old I was. My roommate Audrey grabbed my phone and started typing for me. Oh, I'm actually 15. How old are you? I was dying laughing because at the time I was really 21. But when we saw his response, our laughter died in our throats. He said, oh wow, that's young. I'm 28, but I hope we can keep talking. You seem really mature and I'm sure you're really cute, LOL. Heart emoji. Me and Audrey just stared at each other. I should have blocked him right there, but something made me curious about how far this creep would actually go. So me and Audrey responded with, thanks Poppy, and laughed. Over the next few days, Connor kept messaging me these weird compliments about how I was different from other girls my age and how he wished he could help take care of me. Then one night, after we'd been playing those stupid Snapchat games for like 3 hours straight, he sent me something that changed everything. $100. The message said, for being so sweet and making my nights less lonely. I stared at my phone screen and screenshotted it for Audrey. $100 for literally just sending Snapchats back and forth? Audrey replied saying, milk him dry. The moral part of my brain was screaming at me, saying this wasn't the right thing to do. But the other side of me, the broke college student who didn't want to work at the campus coffee shop anymore, wanted more from him. That's when Connor sent something else that made my skin crawl. His home and work addresses. I want you to know you can trust me, baby girl. He wrote, see, I'm being totally open with you. I screenshotted everything immediately, this weird feeling in my stomach telling me I'd need this later. From there, every Friday, Connor would send me $500. It literally became my new favorite day of the week, LOL. Sometimes he'd send more if I sent special pictures, which were literally just random photos of hands and feet I found on Pinterest. I created this whole fake life for him. Strict parents who checked my phone, volleyball practice after school, honor roll stress. The lies came so easily it scared me. He ate it all up, calling me his little one, and telling me how I was so mature for 15. TBH, I didn't care. As long as I got paid, I'd be whatever age he wanted me to be. The way I saw it, I was stealing from someone who deserved it, like Robin Hood, if Robin Hood was a baddie. But Connor kept pushing for more. The messages got more desperate, more graphic about what he wanted to see, what he wanted to do when we finally meet. Then last Friday happened. I woke up and checked my Cash App like I always did, but instead of seeing my usual bread, there was nothing. But then his message came through, and my blood went cold. I think you should show me more of you before I send more money. Real pictures this time. I know you've been holding back on me, little one. This man who thought I was 15 was trying to manipulate me into sending explicit photos. My hands were shaking as I finally drove to the police station. The officer at the desk looked tired until I showed him the screenshots. He shot up and I knew he was ready to take my case seriously. You're going to need to go through with meeting him. My stomach dropped. Wait, what? Meet him in person? Apparently, they needed me to agree to meeting him and lure him into a public setting so they could arrest him in the act. Don't worry, she kept saying. You'll be completely safe. We'll be there the whole time. The meeting was set for a Starbucks downtown. I sat there with my hands wrapped around a pumpkin-spiced latte I was too nervous to drink. Wearing a wire like this was some movie. When Connor finally walked in, I was disgusted. His smile had gray hair, his hands had these ugly wrinkles. He wasn't 28. He had to be at least 70 years old, and he thought he was meeting a 15-year-old girl. One second, he was reaching for my hand across the table. The next, he was on the ground with 3 police officers on top of him. The last thing I heard him scream was, she said she was 18 online. Check her messages. Long story short, he got 12 years in prison. He lied to his entire family that he'd been arrested for tax fraud, and he gave me $1 million to promise that I wouldn't tell any of them the truth.